Hi guys, this is Chris for Drums Bonedo. Tama drums turned 50 this year and have brought back a range of limited edition anniversary instruments from their history. Today we take a closer look at the Superstar 50th anniversary set. Enjoy! The Superstar series with birchwood shells was one of the most popular kits of the 1980s. Drummers such as Lenny White, Bill Bruford, Billy Cobham or Lars Ulrich played these sets. For this new anniversary edition, Tama has combined many of the original features with some modern components. At first glance, however, this new kit really does look like an old one. The sizes are 22x14 bass drum, 10x8 and 12x8 toms, and a 16x16 floor tom. I also received a Tama Mastercraft Steel 14x6.5 snare, which is also a limited reissue model. First, let's take a look at the shells. The kit has 6-ply 9mm thick birch shells. This is a quite special feature as most modern kits nowadays have much thinner shells. The shells are high gloss lacquered on the outside and painted in matching color on the inside, in a matte finish. As is usual with many Tama drums, the shells have a slightly rounded edge, which then runs inward at a 45-degree angle. The shells of the kit are all very well made. Our kit has the color aquamarine, but you can choose from 3 other original Superstar finishes: cherry wine, super mahogany and super maple. The fittings of the kit are also a real eye-catcher. The drums have the old type plates and the lugs have also been modeled after the originals. And as you would expect from a modern vintage set, all parts, apart from the base plate of the tom mount, are screwed directly onto the shell, without any gaskets underneath. There's also no star cast system or any suspension mount. The tom mount is installed directly to the shell, as on the original Superstars. The hoops are quite light, 1.6mm triple flange steel hoops. Despite the thick wall thicknesses, the drums are relatively handy in terms of weight, as the hardware is not as weight intensive as on other Tama drums. The only modern parts are the mentioned double tom holder, which some of you may already know from the Star Classic series, and also the 3 floor tom legs, which feature thick rubber feet. By the way, the drums are made in the Chinese factory, not in Japan, as the original Superstars. The Superstar 50th anniversary drums are fitted with Remo Ambassador coated heads on both sides of the toms. And the bass drum has a Remo Ambassador coated as well as the resonant head, and a Powerstroke 3 coated as a better head. Before I go into the sound files, I briefly show you the Mastercraft Steel Snare. As I mentioned before, this is likewise a limited reissue model. The 14x6.5 drum has a 1.2mm thick steel shell. The cast hoops are particularly eye-catching, as well as the extended snare wires, which provide a super crisp response. The internal damper can be switched on and off with the twisting motion. However, the snare is a magnet for fingerprints, as you can imagine, with its reflective surface. Okay, enough talk. Now it's time to hear the set. I've recorded the kit with the factory heads in 2 tunings, first in a higher and then in a lower tuning. The bass drum is equipped with an unported resonant head and there's a damping pillow inside. I play the toms both open and then equipped with the mini muff dampers by Remise. For the last take, I fitted the bass drum with a ported Evans EQ3 head. The toms now have Evans 2-ply Onyx heads on them. Here's my conclusion and my opinion on this sound. Okay, I know it's quite a statement, but the Tama Superstar 50s reissue kit is without a doubt one of the best sounding sets I've had as a guest in this room in the past few years. Interestingly, the kit lacks many features that are commonplace in the construction of modern kits, such as gaskets underneath the fittings or extravagant suspension mounts on the toms. These are also attributes that I appreciate on many of my vintage drums from the 1960s and 70s. The other factor are the thick shells of the reissue Superstar. They have a great projection, respond quickly and sound clean and full. Birch sounds less sweet than maple, but has this focused sound that is simply fun to play and is also great to record. With the unported stock head, the bass drum has a very present low end and plays quickly and directly. Of course, the kit can be transformed into a more modern sounding set with the right heads, as you could hear. The only pity is that Tama does not take this shell construction into serious production. So hurry up if you want to get your hands on one of these very limited sets. So that's it for today. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button. You can write a comment. And if you're interested in the kit or in the snare, you can check out the links in the video description below. I hope to see you next time. Until then, bye!